you know, so, anyway. Okay, let's see how we did. Samantha, how'd it go this time?
I think I did a lot better on the whole trans brake and throttle. I just don't think I had it to the floor.
Okay.
And then, of course, I messed up my safety.
All right, let's take a look. Why I had you back up is because you went forward and then you backed up into the lights and then you were going to put it in gear, and you know what I mean, as you backed up, you were going to put it in gear because you were staged. Remember, if we ever go all the way forward, we need to do what?
So I first has to be forward.
You remember the never, ever, 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 ever discussion this morning?
Oh, because I might leave it in reverse.
Yeah, and of course, you wouldn't, but other people
Yeah, I
would.
would.
Anyway,
I would
but
do
remember,
something
if
like
you
that.
do that, just don't even think about backing in, just back up a few feet, start over again. Much better. A couple things. One is, you know, you've gone nice and straight. It's not like you're going crooked. You go nice and straight. It's just you were just part throttle when you took off. You let go of the button. When you stage, set that trans brake, take your foot off. What do you do with the throttle?
All the way to the floor.
All the way to the floor. And then you let go of the button. Okay. Gary. You just blend in. You didn't do anything spectacular. You didn't do anything really dumb. You didn't hold anybody up. You didn't try and stage 3 times. You didn't back up crooked and run over somebody. You didn't get off and on. You get it? So I'm not looking for perfect performance by any means. What I'm looking for is if somebody was sitting in the grandstands and watched you make a run, would they think, yeah, that's screwed up? Or would they just not notice? If they don't notice, in my mind, that's pretty good, you know, because you're just fitting in. That's kind of my not very clear criteria for if I'm going to sign a license off or not. So if you go up there and you're like this, leaving, if you're trying to stage 3 times, if you're having any major problems that would be really noticeable, then that probably aren't going to be good enough for your final license runs. That's about it. So, get the car staged the first time, keep the throttle down, got kind of straight, go the right distance, and then that's what we're looking for. Samantha, how'd you do?
I'm gonna start my staging again.
Hmm.
I thought it was okay, but I think I was kind of to the all over the place. I don't think I was straight.
What you mean on your run?
Yeah.
Okay. Try and make the burnout a little bit longer too. You're going about this far spinning the tires. You go, and then you lift. You want to push it and hold it for a moment, about 20 feet or so. Now the reason you rolled through wasn't just that you weren't looking, because I'm not sure whether you were looking or not at the tree when you got up there, but you're going pretty fast, you know, as you're rolling up to the start line. And the second time you slowed way down. So you watch the racers, they're just creeping that last few feet. If you think about it, there's a certain speed you could go, and I don't know what it would be, that nobody could stop on time, right? So the helpful thing is if you watch all the experienced racers, that last few feet, they're going pretty darn slow so that they're able to stop when the light comes on. So, other than the stage thing, when you took off, your foot came up a little bit on the throttle again, and then down near the end, you got off and on a little bit as you were kind of coming up to your shutoff point. It was a little indecision there if you lift and back on. But you're driving the car nice and straight, and in the middle of the run, you had the throttle down, and so it's looking pretty good. There's just a few little things where you want to try and improve.